My name is Patience Andrew. I fell in love with books through my contact with Habila, who was a next-door neighbor in a community where I lived back then. And what Habila would do usually is gather children and teenagers after school. And he would give us books and sometimes read to us. But one thing Habila did that was quite phenomenal was the fact that he allowed us to read whatever we wanted to read. And this was how my love for books was ignited, really.
All right, so let's try and do it together this time around. 1, 2, go. Again. Awesome. You guys are really amazing. So what we're bringing to you is something really fun. How many of you love to read books? Awesome.
I remember 5 years ago, I was looking for literary platforms in the city where I live, Jos Plateau State, Nigeria. And there weren't that many. And I remember myself and two other young women, talking about Daisy Ode and Jennifer Dafwat, came together to start Custodians of African Literature. And this was how the organization came about. And what we were doing basically was giving creatives and writers a platform to express themselves. And that has grown over the years to become this really phenomenal organization that is trying to promote literacy and trying to encourage also reading culture among children, among teenagers in our communities. And that's what we're doing basically.
I have learned a lot from volunteering with Custodians of African Literature. I have learned a lot about myself, inclusive. I've learned that I am practically stronger than I thought I was. Been exposed to doing a whole lot of stuff I never imagined I would do.
Our model has focused on very major elements of the work that we do around open mics. So we organize open mics, especially for young poets and writers in the community to engage and get constructive criticism at those platforms. And we also organize book readings whereby we engage with authors. And this is usually one of our most phenomenal events because young writers will coming up get to learn first-hand lessons from published authors in Nigeria. And also engage in different forms of community activities, especially those that touch on gender, the girl child, on education or climate change issues is also something that we're quite passionate about.
Right, so we'll be coming with books, like I said, volunteers will be here.
I heard they said that they are going to bring books. When I heard it, it makes me happy, so I feel good about it.
It will help us to build our English and to stand in people and talk.
So I'm going to leave these books here. These are different storybooks, and I want you to come pick a book, the one you want to read. So we'll start with Sonia. Come pick any book you want to read.
Custodians of African Literature wants to expose children to more books, expose them to reading books that are outside their school curriculum.
This is what we really hope that COLE will be able to achieve by setting up the community center and where we can engage with children and young people within our immediate community, but also leave it open for just about any young person to walk in there and have educational discussion with whoever young person that they equally find in the center. Currently, we're in contact with over 200 school children at 2 public schools in Plateau State, and our engagement with them was exciting and phenomenal. You could see the curiosity and in the kids and the excitement that we're even coming to their schools to start up the literary school clubs. And we want you to be a part of this whole journey with us to see that these young people in our community have access to books, also to a platform where they can engage through really positive relationship with adults. You can be a part of this journey by donating to our cause, because books really changed my lives, and I really believe that books can also change the lives of these children that we're in contact with in our community. Please be a part of our cause and change lives.